Every morning, across the globe, the same scene unfolds. The insistent buzz of alarm clocks pierces the silence, dragging millions from their slumber. Millions of people wake up, not necessarily refreshed or eager, but driven by the necessity to face another day. They rush to work, a daily pilgrimage fueled by the promise of a paycheck. They navigate crowded streets, packed trains, and endless traffic jams, all with the hope of securing their financial future. And put in their best effort, dedicating their time and energy to tasks that often feel disconnected from their dreams. They strive to excel, hoping for recognition and advancement, believing that hard work alone will pave the way to prosperity. Only to find themselves, despite their dedication and hard work, stuck in the same spot, running tirelessly on a hamster wheel, expending energy, but making little to no progress, month after month. The bills keep coming, the debts keep mounting, and the dream of financial freedom seems to slip further away. Let me be clear, it's not because you're lazy, you're putting in the hours, sacrificing your time and energy, or lack ambition. You have goals, dreams, and a burning desire to achieve more. It's because most of us, regardless of background or education, are caught in a system, a complex and often invisible web of financial norms and expectations, that quietly but consistently subtly shaping our financial decisions and limiting our potential, keeps us in financial limbo. A state of perpetual financial uncertainty, where we're neither truly broke nor truly wealthy. If you're tired of living, constantly stressed and overwhelmed by financial pressures, paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet and constantly worrying about the next bill, wondering why you're not getting ahead, despite your best efforts and sacrifices, this is your wake-up call. It's time to break free from the cycle and take control of your financial destiny. Because the path to wealth, the journey to financial independence and security, it's not what you've been told. The conventional wisdom often leads to a dead end. Let's talk about the trap of the middle. The illusion of security and the comfort that keeps so many from reaching their full potential. Most people aren't broke, they have a roof over their heads and food on the table, but they're far from wealthy. They lack the financial freedom to pursue their passions and live life on their own terms. They chase comfort, prioritizing immediate gratification and short-term pleasures, over freedom. They trade their time and energy for a sense of security, even if it means sacrificing their dreams. Get a steady job, the mantra they've heard since childhood. Take out a loan for a house, a car, or that shiny new gadget. Scroll through social media, comparing themselves to others and fueling their desires. Buy things to keep up, to maintain the illusion of success and happiness, and end up in a cycle of a never-ending loop of debt, accumulating liabilities that drain their resources and limit their options. Bills, constantly struggling to keep up with the rising cost of living, and just getting by. Never truly thriving, always one step away from financial disaster. It's a loop powered by fear, a constant undercurrent of anxiety and insecurity. Fear of missing out, the pressure to keep up with the Joneses and experience the latest trends. Fear of falling behind, the worry of being left behind in the race for success and recognition. Fear of taking risks. The reluctance to step outside their comfort zone and pursue unconventional paths. But here's the secret. Wealthy people aren't playing this game at all. They've opted out of the rat race and are operating on a different level. They're playing a different game, with different rules and different strategies, and winning. Achieving financial independence and building lasting wealth. Here's what I've learned from studying the wealthy. The key principles and strategies that set them apart. First, they buy income, they invest in assets that generate cash flow, not liabilities. They avoid accumulating debt and expenses that drain their resources. While most of us finance cars, often depreciating assets that cost us money over time, and the latest gadgets, succumbing to the allure of consumerism, the wealthy invest in assets, strategically allocating their capital to generate passive income and long-term growth. Stocks, ownership in companies that can appreciate in value and pay dividends. Real estate, properties that generate rental income and appreciate in value. Businesses, enterprises that generate profits and create jobs. Assets put money in your pocket, generating a stream of income that flows in consistently, every month whether you're working or not, providing financial security and freedom. Next, they trade time for leverage, understanding that their time is their most valuable asset, not money. They use money to buy back their time and create systems that work for them. Trading hours for dollars, selling your precious time for a fixed wage, that's the old playbook. a strategy that limits your earning potential and keeps you trapped in the cycle. Wealth comes from building systems, creating processes that can operate independently and generate income without your constant involvement. Businesses, scalable enterprises that can grow and generate increasing profits. Automation, using technology to streamline processes and reduce the need for human labor. Royalties, earning income from intellectual property, such as books, music, or inventions. That work for you, even while you sleep. Generating income passively, without requiring your active participation. They also embrace discomfort. They understand that growth and progress require stepping outside their comfort zone. Staying comfortable is a trap. A barrier to growth and a limitation on your potential. Real growth and real wealth, the kind that truly transforms your life, live just outside your comfort zone, in the realm of new experiences and challenges, in the land of risk-taking, calculated and strategic risks that can lead to significant rewards, learning, constantly expanding your knowledge and skills to adapt to a changing world, and taking action, implementing what you learn and putting your knowledge into practice. And most importantly, they think in decades. They have a long-term vision for their financial future, not weekends. They're not focused on immediate gratification but on building lasting wealth. It's not about what you can buy this Friday, the fleeting pleasures of consumerism, but about multiplying your money, harnessing the power of compound interest and long-term investing for the next 10 years. Building a financial foundation that will provide security and freedom for years to come. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be born into wealth or have a special talent. You need a strategy, a clear plan for achieving your financial goals, and the courage to make your first move. To take that initial step towards financial freedom, even if it feels scary. So let me ask you a direct question that demands honest reflection. Are you building your escape? Are you actively working towards financial independence and freedom, or are you still stuck in limbo? Trapped in the cycle of paycheck to paycheck, with no clear path to financial security. Hit like if you're ready to break free. Show your commitment to taking control of your financial future. Subscribe for more real-world money strategies, practical tips and advice for building wealth and achieving financial freedom. They never teach in school. The financial literacy and strategies that are essential for success but often overlooked in traditional education. And drop a comment. What's one move you're making today? What specific action are you taking right now toward your financial freedom? Share your commitment and inspire others to take action. Share this with a friend, spread the message and help others break free from the financial trap. Who's ready to change their money story too? Encourage them to join you on the path to financial freedom. Remember, your future isn't waiting. It's not a distant destination that you'll eventually reach for you to catch up. It's not going to magically appear when you're ready. It's being built, brick by brick, decision by decision right now. The time to start building your financial future is not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, in this very moment.